Negligence kills again in Delhi, in the national capital, due to negligence of the government. A person has lost his life due to electrocution. The incident is of today, where the basement of a newly constructed building of LNJP hospital, a man of about 18 years was electrocuted. The basement was full of water and the electric wires were exposed, due to which a person died. Police FSL team is on the spot. Remember how this negligence claimed the life of Sakshi outside the New Delhi railway station. This incident repeats itself. Negligence has claimed another life. Electric wires were exposed. The basement was full of water. This led to electrocution of an 18-year-old. We have Sabya joining us on the broadcast with more details. Sabya, no lessons learned?
Well, absolutely no lessons learned, and this is the third incident which has taken place here in the national capital. And I'm standing right in front of the under construction building where this incident took place. This particular building is the property of the LNJP, where a modern pediatric center and medicine maternity block was coming up, and the laborers were working out here. And this particular incident took place at around 8:30 in the morning, when the laborers went down the basement to carry out the construction work, and the basement was completely filled with water, and there was wires which were loosely hanging, tangled, and open wires were there. And that's how this person, who has been identified as a person who belongs from Bihar, he was working out here, and that's when he was electrocuted. And the body has been shifted to the LNJP hospital for the post-mortem. The Delhi police team as well as the FSL team had reached the spot early in the morning. Now, this building was being constructed by a private firm. Let me show you the pictures of the building. The building is supposed to be built in this manner, and the building was being constructed by Swadeshi Civil Infrastructure. This is the ownership. This is the owner who was constructing the building out here inside the LNJP premises. Now, this is a third incident which has been reported here from the national capital. The first incident, we had Sakshi, who died because of the negligence.
So in this particular case, it is a responsibility of the builder, of individuals who are managing the construction at this site, to make sure that safety measures were taken. If the basement was full of water, then they should have cut electricity supply.
Well, absolutely. See, this is a pure negligence, and it seriously raises question on the lapses of the adequate measures that has been taken at the under construction building, because work was going on, and when it's been continuously raining in the national capital, at this particular point, the builder should have cut off the electricity when they know there is water which has been locked inside the basement and laborers are going to work. And if you see the pictures of the basement, there is large amount of wires which are loosely hanging. There are open wires as well. So major question arises, why didn't the builder take adequate measures when he knows that the laborers were continuously working out here in these conditions during the monsoon season, when the electrocution incident increases across the country at this particular time? Why wasn't the adequate measure taken? And this young boy has lost his life while he was going to work, and that particular time the other laborers saw him and immediately informed the authority, and later the Delhi police reached the spot, and the FSL team also reached the spot. And when he was taken to the LNJP hospital, which is right next to the building, the doctors had declared him broad dead, and the police have said that they have authorized an inquiry into this matter. But again, our questions remains the same: who is going to take the ownership of the incident?
Do we have any details on whether a case has been filed and against whom?
Well, as of now, the Delhi police have said that a case has been registered. So far, we have not got the copy of the FIR from the Delhi police. The Delhi police team had reached the spot early in the morning, and the forensic team as well. And they have completely inspected the entire area. Now they are saying that the complaint has been registered, and they are going to thoroughly investigate this matter, and whosoever whoever is guilty would be punished. But so far, we have not accessed the FIR which has been registered by the Delhi police. But time and again, we have seen that in the past two incidents that has happened in the national capital, the FIR which has been registered death due to negligence and against unknown person.
Also, Sabyasachi, if you can help us understand the area where the building is, can you show us the entire premise and help us understand who takes care of the administrative work out here?
Well, absolutely. Let me show you the visuals out here. This is the building. Now, this new block is being constructed as for medicine, maternity and advanced pediatric center. Now, the name of the agency which is in charge of constructing this building is Swadeshi Civil Infrastructure Private Limited. Now, this building comes under the premises of the LNJP hospital. Now, both the LNJP as well as the Swadeshi Civil Infrastructure are responsible for making sure that this construction area is safe for the people, because this is the main gate of the LNJP hospital.
Stay on with us. We have activist Brinda Adige joining us on the broadcast. Whether it's the government, whether it's the private builder, we don't know whose responsibility it is at this point of time. But Brinda Adige, another life has been lost due to sheer negligence. An 18-year-old electrocuted.
You're absolutely right. It is sheer negligence, it is criminal negligence, and a lot of indifference and impunity, because nobody gets punished. Your channel will talk about it, we will cry hoarse about the apathy and the negligence, but nobody will get punished. The administration goes scot-free, the private company or the private institution, nobody is pulled up. A life is gone, but nobody is pulled up for anything. The family suffers and the citizens will continue to suffer because of their indifference, their shoddy work and the impunity. Again, I want to use this word very strongly, because neither the administration nor the municipal corporation will do anything to ensure that something like this does not happen. They do not do it. They continue to investigate, and the investigation report is never made public. No case is filed that comes to the court for any kind of a logical conclusion. So citizens continue to bear the brunt of this impunity, this indifference, and the high-handedness of both institutions, which are private, and the government. This is unacceptable.
Right. Absolutely. Brinda Adige, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast with your views. Thank you to Sabyasachi as well for getting us the live visuals and details. With that, we're slipping into a very short break. We'll get you more updates on the other side.